your vocal folds are just too clumsy. Often you might be singing a song and you're focusing on your breath, you're focusing on your posture, but for some reason your vocals don't hit the same way that it does. This is why. Now, what do I mean by clumsy? Let's break it down. There are two key mechanisms of the vocal folds. The first one is that they stretch and they thin out. This is how we change pitch, and there are muscles that are involved in that. The second is that they come together, they connect, and they kind of close against each other over airflow. This is how you change volume and intensity. Now, for most people, clumsiness in the vocal folds come in two forms. The first one is a lack of separation in the muscles, especially the muscles that stretch and thin out the vocal folds with everything else. What this means is as we try to stretch those vocal folds, as we try to sing higher, sometimes we end up pushing more air. Sometimes we end up squeezing on those chords harder and harder, the ones that bring them together. Sometimes they might completely let go. Sometimes we might have to open our mouth and do all these kind of crazy things. This all points to a lack of separation. So what's the solution to this? Both of these can really be resolved by understanding and working at your fundamental technique. Now, to leave you with something that you can work on, a very simple way is to tackle this question. In a simple scale, in a simple exercise, can I change pitch without changing the vowel, without changing the volume, without having to change my posture or do anything unnecessary, but just pitch? If you can, this will build your technique.